Hello, my name is Natasha. So, as the video already says, this is turning 27. For those that are just turning 27, and for those that are turning 28 and you've been 27, and you just, oh, also you're in the process of 27, you're like, what does this even actually mean? So, what inspired this video? I was on Instagram recently and I saw a post by a certain lady that I accord to respect and honor in the comment on the description box below. She was talking about the age 27. She like literally outlines different ages and she was talking about 27 in particular. And she said that this is a peak of your adulthood. This is the peak age of your adulthood where the decisions that you make carry so much value and so much volume for your other life ahead. And she like jotted down a few things and these things really made so much sense to me. And I said, you know what? Let me talk about some of them because I could agree with a couple of them. And the things that I could agree with, I'm going to talk about. I'll make sure that we can relate all of us to every one of us that is around the same age. Let's get into the video. So there are certain things that happen in our age, in the 27-year olds, that are, like I already said, it's a peak of your adulthood. There are things that are universal that I would go through, you go through, and everyone that will ever turn 27 will go through. Like I said, it's an age between, when you're 25, you're like, oh, 25, that's a good age. It's the middle before 30. Until you hit 26, you're like, I still have some time to go. And you hit 27, like you literally have a few years to 30. So it is a bit scary, but also it is something that we shouldn't just worry about, but do something about it. So number one, there is pressure for marriage. And I know, I know this is something that everyone can relate to if you've been single, even if you're actually in a relationship, but you do not, like, you haven't settled, like, tied the knot. There's so much around marriage. It's like, it's something that everyone looks up to. They question you at home, your friends, also your friends are getting married in this particular, around this age bracket. Personally, I have now attended, or I'm going to attend my second wedding of my close friend. And it makes me feel like, actually, now, Tasha, you have grown. Like, this is the chick that you are with, playing with, bantering with. Now it's the same person that is getting married. So it stands out that you'll have a lot around you. You're going for your friends' kuchalas, you're going for your friends' baby showers. Others are getting three now kids, and you don't have a kid. You don't have a partner, you haven't even settled. Like, it's just too much. But I would like to encourage us that I truly believe that everyone has their own time. Everyone has the time that things happen for them. And as the Bible tells us that in the right time, God will make it beautiful and He'll make it happen. So I think we just need to relax. Like, let us calm down. Let us draw back and just take a seat, because the things also that you have achieved in your personal life that other people haven't achieved at your age. Some people have bought cars. I have friends that have bought cars and I'm like, and I want one to, you understand, but it doesn't mean that now that's the end. Even them, there are things that they look at in my life and they're like, I wish I had that, but it's not yet there for them. So I think it's the time that you need to focus more on yourself. If you are waiting for marriage, don't be pressured. And guys, I have really sat down to think about this marriage thing. It's the biggest decision you could ever make for your life. It's the biggest decision because it can either ruin you or grow you or build you. So you have to be very careful. Make sure it is solely your decision, because if it's not solely your decision, you're going to go there and then you'll hear cases, you hear cheatings, you'll hear, I want to leave, Kunova ring, all those things, putting them into accountability and thought. I don't think it's worth the panic. Just sit down and wait for the right time. I'm here with you personally. I'm not yet married, but I feel like I'm hopeless. I feel like I'm on pressure. I know time is coming, and trust me, you all know. Number two is, this is the age when you have to get serious with your health. I know, I know I'm a very big fan of junk food. I'm a very big fan of just waking up and being there, soft life and all those things. But I've also realized that it is now that we have the energy, the time, most especially if you don't have a family, to get, even if you are having a family, to get in shape, because this is a habit you have to cultivate within you, that you are a better person. It prolongs your life, and this really dawned onto me, or it made so much sense to me when my dad was sick recently. He passed on last year in December. Yeah, yeah, my condolences again. I know, I know. The process of that sickness and the hospital visits and all, I realized that it is very good to make your heart, to do cardios, like put your heart make your heart active, do exercises, eat well. I know people enjoy eating all those other things, and unlike healthy food, let us try to eat healthy. Eat healthy, work on your body, go to the gym. If you can't do gym, go do home exercises. I do them. I started doing them this year because your girl could not climb stairs, and it's the age, like people who are in corporate spaces, you're always seated. Half of the time we are seated, so there is no way we have time for like moving around, jumping, all the things are necessary for your heart and for your other organs that are within you. Your brain needs them, everything around you needs them. So keeping healthy is something that we need to obtain at this particular age of 27. Work hard to make sure you are able to move your body. If you cannot get into the steps, at least try going to the gym. If you cannot go to the gym, do something in the morning before you go to work. When you come back in the evening, stretch out and make sure that you are fit. The men can go do soccer, women find something. If you love dancing, just find something to do to get your body moving and to make you healthy. A healthy body is a healthy mind. I don't know what that is, but just take the advice. Find your foundation in faith. This is something, at this age is when you're now building like literally your future, but you are building the first steps of your future. Because I believe like 30 is when your life really transitions, and now you're now a total full adult. So you're building things for that full adult. So find a faith foundation. Now, of course, I am a believer in Jesus Christ, and yeah, that is it. That is my foundation. I will make sure I build that relationship with him, that in case this is a time when life becomes really, really tough, a time when you start losing friends, a time when you start losing people around you, a time when adulthood kicks in and there is no money, you have financial struggles, you have social struggles, you can't hang out with people because you're busy, you're working. So the only thing that you can always go back to is God, and build that foundation. It takes energy, takes not energy, sorry, it takes grace, it takes time cultivating a godly kind of lifestyle. Number one, make sure you are praying, build a prayer life. Man, people out there are wicked. People are wicked, people do crazy things, people bewitch others, people, corporate spaces have a lot of witchcraft, people just don't like you, have evil eyes. So just pray to God that God would align your steps. Keep a prayer burning altar, and read the Bible, read the Word of God. The Word of God encourages us, it builds us, it teaches us, it breaks us and rebuilds us. It's just the best thing you could ever have. Reading books is okay, but read the Word of God. Spend time, fast, go to church, have a fellowship, have a communion, a community, sorry, of people that believe in the same faith as you. And if you haven't accepted Jesus Christ, and I would like to pass this on, I can only tell you that you're missing out on the real life. Yeah. But whichever religion you believe in, your time is coming for you to believe Christ. I'm not trying to impose him on you, but it's a decision that you could make. Start to build community. Now, this is something I've had to learn, and I thank God that I learned it earlier. You know, not everyone is your friend. Some people are colleagues, and that is okay. Some people are church mates, and that is okay. Some people are just acquaintances. Not everyone is your friend. So build a community of people that you're going to rely on. I know that we do grow after a certain period of time. we grow, outgrow people, outgrow things that joined you together with some people. And you can even get meet people at work and they become your bestest of friends. That is very okay, but grow a community. Have people that you can always rely on. And you know, adult friendships require time and effort. You don't have the time, that's the first thing, but then you have to put in the effort. Make sure you go out, schedule dates, schedule dates, because these are guys that are going to attend your weddings, attend your baby showers, attend your proposals, attend your burials, attend your family things that probably now you have a family with your husband. Others are going to be around you. So you have to build that those relationships intentionally. Plan to go out with your friends. First of all, outline your friends, because now there is also that thing. Make sure you know your friends. Know that this friend is a person that inspires me. Of course, don't be with the same on the same level with the people that you call your friends. Let there be something that inspires you about them. Now you can have emotional friends. You can have religious friends that will help you grow in Christ. Like let there be something that you're learning from them, not just because to abandon for a while. It's gonna be with them. There has to be something that joins that is valuable. I'm not saying have friends that only benefit you. I don't know how to say, just build a community and make sure you put in effort in growing this community. Go out on dates. Don't forget your friends' birthdays and special things that mean a lot to them. Move into their love languages. Let them also move into yours. So much effort is required. These are going to be your backbones in this year and the years to come when you turn 30 and over. On that very note, show up for your friends. Show up for your friends. I know that this time, and this lady talked about something like she said that these are times when you are really busy and you feel like you cannot make it for your friends, events and all those things. Instead of going back home to watch TV because it's after work, you're tired, go and hang out with your friends. Your friend has recently attended a wedding launch of a friend, and I was like, Tasha, what the hell? Because I had never in my entire life, I used to hear about them from my parents. Oh, we're going for this one's wedding, but I'm like, these things are for adults. And now here I am. My friends are getting married, and I have to be there for them. I have to contribute, make contributions to those weddings. One thing I've learned about adulthood is that this thing that you do for your friends, you are sowing a seed for your own time when it comes. So you just literally you just know that you are putting a date on someone's heart. You're doing this for them, they'll have to do it for you. Like it just comes like that. So if you have not done anything for someone, I don't think they will show up for you. You will have a wedding and you have you and your family, and who are like four people, because nowadays families are not as extended as they used to be. So I think you need to do that. Get your money right, girl. Get your money right, gentleman. This is the time that you need to start saving. If you have not yet started saving, investing, do not put liabilities ahead of your assets. Make sure you have an asset first before you can get a liability. Make sure you have a land first. My friend just advised me that before you have a car. But do you? But just make sure you get your money right, because now is the time that your friends don't show up for you, your parents might not show up for you, and you're solely in this. You have to parent. You have, I don't know, get a job if you have none. If you have no motivation, make sure you do. If the job is frustrating, stay. Make sure you're doing the right things to earn a living. I don't believe in that statement. Mm. to to help the community to be valuable, because also this is the time you have to build your legacy. Build a solid legacy. Build a solid CV. Why am I sounding solid? But build a solid CV. Build a solid career. Like have something that people after you will remember you for. Don't just do things for now, me and my stomach. No, build legacies. If it's a career, make sure you're doing the best you can in your career. If you have to upgrade from higher education, I'm actually upgrading this year. Is something I had added on my list. I'll be going for SIPs because I did procurement. If you've done accounting, go for CPA. Build something, add value onto yourself. add value onto your career, add value onto your relationship with Christ. Like let there be something that you will be known for. And this is the time that you start also understanding who you are. You know, this age, it's so good. I love being an adult. Some points, sometimes I prefer to be an adult than to be a kid, because when you are now in this kind of age is when you also realize about things that you love. Like you know exactly what you want. That's why we're even taking long to get married, because we know what we want. Like you know what you want. You know that, I guess I have said for this thing, but this is the thing that I'm more interested in. I'm drawn to. When I go to work, I feel like I can handle this, focus on that thing, grow that thing, and become the best that you can ever be. You can now, let's say you are whichever career, maybe you're an accountant, you build, or a lawyer, you build a farm, you become now a consultant, you get the point. Like don't just settle for mediocrity of, I have this, let me just stick with this. Make sure you are the best at what you do. Best at what you do, girl. That is something I love. I love being the best at what I do. Like I don't want to be there. You just go and recognize, but when you put in your effort, trust me, they will look for you. Build a solid legacy. What do you have to your name apart from your appearance? What do you have to your name apart from daddy's things and mommy's things? What do you have to your name? Hmm? What do you have to your name? Oh, you're going to die and we shall forget you next year. If it's business, put in more effort. If it's God, put in more effort. If it's parenthood, put in more effort. Whatever you get your hands to do it to the best of your ability. Stretch yourself, stop being comfortable. This is a time when you need to, like I said, when you're building a legacy, you have to stretch yourself. I know things will not be comfortable, and I know we live in a generation of people who know their rights and who love this self-care or what. Make sure you stretch yourself. And some things when you stretch yourself, it will inspire you to also work harder to make sure that you're able to fulfill that. Let's say let's say you are maybe a procrastinator and lazy person, get a loan car. Hey, let us see if it won't work. You will definitely work. So stretch yourself, make sure you do things out of your comfort zone. That will help you grow and also show you your capacity, because you will not know how much you're willing to go if you do not try. You understand? So once you try, you'll say, oh, I can actually do this. I can even do it better. As in, and this is a point I really like the most. Your beauty is speaking. Embrace it. This is the peak. A friend of mine, my dentist, calls it the prime. This is your prime, where you look much better. Your body is well defined, where you dress and you look really good, where you are glowing. Embrace it. Some might say this is vain, but let me tell you. Let me tell you, if you ever feel better about yourself, whatever people say will not affect who you are. If you don't feel good about yourself, whatever people say will reflect into you and you'll feel bad about yourself. So the first thing I would recommend for anyone, take care of yourself. How you look matters. I started doing skincare this year. I had said I would never do that skincare. Why would I waste such a ton of money on, skin and all? And I said, you know what, Tasha? Let us try this out this year. And I did. And let me tell you guys, I have sunscreen. I have a cleanser. I started with the three basics. I have a moisturizer. Smell good. Oh, I can't express that. Let me tell you, I love it when people tell me, oh, you're so classy. I just love that, because that is my goal, to look like that. I don't want things that are basic. Why would you be basic? Dress well. mm? Make your nails. Make sure your hair is always neat. Make sure your lips are not dry, pale. Make sure you've moisturized them. These things aren't even expensive. Gloss is like 20K. There's one for 15. There's one for 5,000. There is lipstick. Like when someone looks at you and sees how you look, this is the age. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. A time is going to come and Ngawagwa koda. I don't know how to put that in English, but you'll be old news, history. And other people who are hotter now. So as long as you are here and this is the beauty is speaking, this is the time people are seeing you the more. It's the time that you are outshining the ages that you've been in. 30 is coming and you get start getting wrinkles. So take care of your skin, take care, moisturize your skin, do self-care, go for massages, go get dresses that fit your body, dress up in the clothes that fit your body, know your body type, wear heels, guys, wear heels. A time will come and what will you tell your kids that you never wore heels? But you're always wearing open shoes, ugly open shoes. No, dears. If it's a sneaker and that's the style, get good sneakers. And one of the things I also learned about embracing my beauty is that I'm outgrowing fake things, copy things, duplicate things, buy things. What is it called? Invest in yourself, invest in how you appear, invest in your sense, even if it means you to buy a wig of 500 million after you have saved and after you have invested. Why not? Take yourself out, go on solo dates, take care of yourself, let people love your life for you because you have loved it first. I have an auntie that normally tells us that how can they love you if you don't love yourself? Love yourself. Love how you look. Embrace this prime. Let your kids know that once my mom was in her prime age, and this is how she looked. Not, not enough. Do makeup, rock outfits, eat healthy, go to the gym, tone your body, look pleasant to see. Look pleasant when you look in the mirror and say, "There, this is Tasha. This is me, and this is how I look." Oh, this is also a period when grief shows up. I know when we used to be young, things would not really matter. Like your aunt would die, and then your parents would go and bury, and it's literally it happened. But it's a time that you're going to hear rumors of your close friends dying, of they have lost their parents, of you yourself losing parents. I lost yours recently. I lost my dad's, and the toll, the trauma that it takes on you and your family. It's time that you need to learn to embrace the seasons that come to you, praying for your friends, being there for your friends. I want to thank my friends, Banang. I cannot express this enough. My friends stood for me, stood with me against the odds with all the situations that have been going around my life. It has really been a tough time, but I had the friends that I told you to define that were always there with me. That when you go through grief and you have people around you that love you, it actually doesn't feel it doesn't it's not as hard for you to move on as when you are alone. So that is one thing that you need to do. Grief comes, friends die, just challenges come, and you need to have a backup or a backbone of people that hold you and support you. So if these things are happening in your life or things I've outlined make sense to you, thank you to me. And I hope you have learned something. I hope you will take steps to make sure that you live a fulfilled 27-year-old as a fulfilled 27-year-old, rather than just going through ages and living and going, 30, and now what happened? No solid legacy. There's nothing that will show that you once existed. Don't be pressured for anything. God has you and God knows the plans He has for you. He has outlined your whole life. Don't be pressured that you're now growing old. Oh, now I'm going to grow old. What? But just be a responsible person, because some of the people that I know or have seen in our around our age, people drink or smoke. Let me tell you, these are things that we do, but we do not know that a time is going to come and you will have to regret when your organs start playing on you. Organs fail, and once you reach the next point and you're grown, you have pressure, you have diabetes, you have all these sicknesses, and the only organ that maybe would support you to live a long time or would carry you through the surgeries that you're going to do is weak because you overspent it. Like you exhausted it with alcohol, with smoking. You have now lungs that are halfway, kidneys are failing, yet you have a chance right now to do better, to live a responsible life, having sex with everyone that you find. Intercourse is just like water to you. I will not go so much biblically because we know that's wrong, but also your health is at stake. You'll get sicknesses, lose your value, lose your dignity. And we don't want to be there. We want to be better human beings, we want to be better adults in our Gen Z situation. You get me? So that has all been for today. In case you have any comments that you want to say, the things that you think we should also adapt to in this age, please list them below in the comment section. I'll also tag the video link that I got from Instagram in the description box below. See you next time and have a lovely week.